All right. Number 15. Haha, funny joke, I know. If you know, you know. But, anyways, welcome back to another episode of this series. I could call it. Could call it. I don't know. Don't care. But, my opinion on things, number 15, gaming brands. We're gonna get into it. As always, you know the drill. No comments, no likes, none of that. You already know this by now. If you are new to this, you should check out the playlist that I've created, and it's going in chronological order from the first episode to the newest one, which is gonna be this one. Anyways, gaming brands and their stuff. I picked out some brands that I have been using or is still using right now. Some are new, some are previous, some I have, things to say about, both good or bad. We're gonna go in the order I prefer. I know I should go from left to right, but I don't care. I will pick the order that I want, which we will start off with the newest member in my collection. A fairly new keyboard. The Wooting 2HE. I have used Ducky's keyboards as well, as long as with also Razer and SteelSeries. In terms of mics, only HyperX. I've used one HyperX microphone, but back to the point. Wooting 2HE, one a fantastic keyboard in my opinion. One that I enjoy quite a lot typing on, using for gaming, just looking at, waking up in the morning, turning on my PC, knowing that my keyboard is still functional and it's still working and it has no issues. It's a bit dirty, but that can be done with some simple cleaning. It is very easy to get access to in terms of internals. I have unscrewed it once to do the tape mod. It did not work. I kind of messed it up. I scrapped the idea, went back, took away the painter's tape or the masking tape of it, put everything back to normal. Was a little bit worried that I might have messed up the keyboard, but when I turned it back on, or when I plugged it back in, I should say, after rescrewing all the screws where they should go and plugging all the stuff back in, it worked like a charm. It worked like it was not even modified, which is good. Some keyboards have not had the same luck, I feel. I've never had anything bad with SteelSeries keyboards. However, the mouses I found was quite okay. Although I miss the size of, on top of, or speaking of SteelSeries, their mouses. I want to quickly say that I loved their CSGO collab with the Fade one. I think it was the Rival 3, could be wrong. The size of that mouse was good. I liked it. It was nice and big for my hand at the time. This was like 2016. I love that mouse. I sadly do not have that mouse anymore, and I wish they were still making that model. And I think they are not even on that stuff anymore. They're only focusing on the new stuff, the wireless stuff, because they want to compete with SteelSeries or no Logitech. That is a brand that I've not used, but I know that people would probably wonder if I've used Logitech and other brands, but these are the ones that I have only used. So, onto mouses. I'm using a Zowie mouse. I'm using a FKX, I think it was. I have them. I have the box somewhere, but it is a XL size, so that will narrow it down. So, if you wanna find out what mouse I'm using, just go to Zowie's site, go on mouses, look for the Excel size with the comparison of the mouses, and you will find exactly which one I'm using. They're currently not making it, so I hope Sawi could make, in the future, the Excel one again, because I would love to have it, but right now it's working like a charm. It's starting to see some, like, I'm starting to see its wear because I've used it so much. So, Ducky. Like I mentioned, I've used one Ducky keyboard. It has been reliable for me when I have needed to use a keyboard that I need. Like, um, let me slow down. I've used Ducky's keyboard. It's the Ducky One, I think it's called. It is a matcha. It's like a beige and matcha colored way with silent keys. I'm probably gonna add Wooting. Wait, I'm gonna add Wooting on Twitter one day and ask if they have any plans on making silent switches. And let's see if they answer me. I hope they do, because I want to have silent switches for my 2HE, because I love silent switches. Although I don't know where to find silent switches, but that's besides the point. I love silent switches. I love Ducky's One keyboard, but I wish it was a Hall effect keyboard. It isn't. It's a mechanical, normal classic mechanical keyboard with silent switches that is hot swappable, but they are not Hall effect, which I love with the Wooting. Razer. I have used Razer's headset, and I have a pair of. I've used a pair of Krakens that broke on me a while back. The headband snapped on me when I was when I dropped it by accident after putting it down on my table. I had a small desk at the time. I had a small desk. I put the headset, like, without knowing. I put down the headset because I had to go and do a thing, and then I heard it like drop, and I was like, "Oh, my headset dropped." I went back into my room. I saw the headband snapped, but that was a while back, and the Kraken X, I think it was called. It was one of the budget ones. Uh, it was good. I liked it. There's another Razer headset that I need to find where it is, but I know I have it somewhere. It is a green pair of headset. It's a Razer one. It looks like a, oh, what's their name? Whatever. I've used it. I have that headset as a backup when my Sennheisers are, not working anymore. I want to include Sennheiser here, but that doesn't make sense because they're not a gaming brand. So I have that headset, and I have used one Razer keyboard. I think it was Chroma when that was like kind of a big deal. I remember using that Black Widow Chroma, I think it was called. That was my first time hearing like clicky switches, which was like, it was cool, but it was kind of loud and annoying. It was hard to get quiet. So that is that. What else? I haven't had a Razer mouse. I wanted to have the Boom Slang, the 20-year anniversary one, the one that they have like. I think that is the one that they made an anniversary for, but that one was like, it was priced funny, but it was like too expensive, like 1,337 euros, and I know 1337 beat stuff and all, but too expensive for me. I couldn't afford it. Some people bought it. I mean, people who bought it, they bought it, and I'm not mad. It's just like unlucky, too expensive for me. But I kinda I don't hate the company. It's just annoying what happened to this keyboard. Glorious. Now, Glorious is probably like a really good brand in some other people's cases, but in my opinion, why I'm so disappointed with Glorious is the way the keyboard that I used to have, which was the GMMK3 HE edition, the Hall Effect GMMK3 Hall Effect edition or HE keyboard. I used it for a while. It had silent switches because it had like their own branded silent switches. And ever since, and one day I was, updating my software for the keyboard, because there was a new update and it was like, oh, new update available, like update now. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna update it. And I had the program and stuff installed, that I could use to customize the light and stuff and all that other funny business. So during like halfway, I think it was during that update, I noticed, okay, the keyboard is turned off. I'm thinking like, okay, it's going through its normal procedure of updating the firmware, right? Or the software, whatever it is. But but then I noticed it canceled itself and it said there was an error, and I was like, okay, let me restart my PC to see if the keyboard is, turning on. So I restart my PC. The keyboard doesn't come on, but the rest of my PC comes on. And I was like, okay, that's weird. I'm gonna try to unplug it and replug it in. Unplug the cable from the keyboard itself, and then plug that one in as well. It's safe to say, or to be honest, it did not turn on whatsoever. So I was bummed out because I spent like the same amount. Like I spent the same amount of money, basically, that I paid for my booting keyboard. So I still have the Glorious keyboard, which I'm so frustrated about, and I tried to look up like replacement motherboards for the GMMK3HE, but they did not have it. I'm a little bit bummed out that companies don't do that. I think that is a tip that companies should use. If their motherboard breaks on the consumer, they should like somehow like offer people to buy a new motherboard for keyboards and stuff that has motherboards and all that stuff. So yeah, very disappointed with Glorious's keyboard. I think I will not return to Glorious when it comes to keyboards. I don't know how good their mouses is. They're probably good at doing mouses, but the keyboards, until I need to get a new keyboard, which probably is not likely in a lot of years, I will stick to my Wooting. I will try to see if Wooting can like either like answer me with my questions and stuff. And yeah, a very long video, 14 minutes, whatever, maybe 15. But yeah, this was my opinion on gaming brands. Things were mostly good in my opinion, except for the Glorious one, which was unfortunate. But as always, you know the drill. No comment, no like, and no view, whatever, yada yada yada. This is your boy. I'm a, have a good one, and you should also have a good one. And until next time, will probably be a video tomorrow. I'm gonna skate out of here. I'm gonna enjoy myself, and you should also take care of yourself. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. I'm out of here. See ya.